My experience and when I adopted Cooper was very spontaneous. I went to this shelter called Right Way Rescue, which a friend told me about, and so I wanted to adopt my own. And so I went there looking for a chocolate lab from their website, but they unfortunately didn't have her. And so we asked to play with another dog, which was him and his two other brothers. And as soon as we got into the little kennel with them, he came and sat on my lap right away. So I knew that he was mine right away. He wanted me to take him home, and I fell in love with him instantly.
Around the holidays, a lot of people think about adding a furry member to their family, and one of the most rewarding ways a person can do that is by adopting through shelters, such as Aurora's Rover Rescue.
Rover Rescue actually started back in 2003, and there were 11 of us that started it, and it has since grown immensely. We get all of our dogs from high kill shelters. Very rarely do we take in owner surrender dogs. We have a different deal for them, but the dogs come in from southern Indiana shelters. We bring them in about every other week. We pull in 25 dogs plus. High kill shelters, you see them mostly down south, and it's just because they have so many dogs down there and people just aren't savvy about spaying and neutering their animals. So, and plus the shelters down there are very small. What happens is that they may have 10 different shelters, or 10 different runs, and so what happens is when the first dog comes in, then they're safe until the 11th dog comes in, and then unfortunately it's FIFO system, so the first dog that came in is the first one euthanized. Doesn't matter if it's 8 weeks old or 8 years old, it goes down. Hardest part is actually probably seeing the dogs that we can't pull in here, because we can look on these websites that are down there and you see these dogs. I mean, they've got puppies, they've got purebreds, they've got wonderful dogs, and if they even have foster homes, we could bring them all up and get them adopted. But we have about 50 foster homes, so we're limited. I can't have 17 dogs here at my house. I've been doing this for 30 years. So you've got people that come, and I mean, yes, this might be my 2000th adoption, but for this family, it's their first one. And I think it would be great if they did breeders. Nobody could breed for 5 years and just get all these dogs out of the shelters and then let the breeders go back on. But it's a money-making business for them, and it's kind of a shame to use a life as a money-making business. And the one thing I can steadfastly say, don't ever adopt from a pet store. Never, ever, 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 ever buy from a pet store. I can't stress that enough.
If someone was interested in getting a dog or a cat, I would definitely recommend a shelter in adopting, just because they're in so much more need than dogs that are at a store. And then at the end of the day, you just know you're giving them such a better life than what they would have had.